looks at me as a sports writer, but I always tell people that I'm really an anthropologist studying these weird patriarchal tribes. And anyway, I thought I would tell you my story through telling you what I think are the 8 simple rules for nurturing your nature. All right, so number 8 is pay it forward. And to me, this is such an important quality and such an important one of my rules, because if it were not for the generosity of spirit that Coach Rose showed me, that Mike Bruner showed me, even the support that my dad showed me in sort of pushing me outside my comfort zone to do that, I absolutely would not be here with you tonight. I have no idea what I would be doing. Number 7, when you come to a fork in the road, take the route that scares you. For me, even taking the New York Times job was a scarier route. Number 6, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. It was such an eye-opening experience for me to be at USC and see not only the best swimmers in the world, but some of the best athletes in other sports, and see really how messed up so many of them were, and how they really weren't very well-rounded people. They weren't even really very healthy people, that a lot of times they had these huge issues, these huge holes that kind of drove them to be the great athletes they were. Number 5, the path to success is paved with constructive criticism. What one person thinks is wonderful, another person is going to say is terrible. So you really have to be able to accept criticism and be open to it. Number 4, protect your well of passion. Don't let anyone poison it. This is huge too, especially if you want to be someone who doesn't follow but goes your own way, which I hope all of you will be, because you're all unique, so you don't need to go following anyone. You can follow your own path. Number 3, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I have had many friends who have gotten into professions and their passion is elsewhere, but they do it because they think they want to make a lot of money, or they think they want to make their parents happy, but at the end of the day, they're miserable. They go to their jobs and it's 8 hours of misery. I can't even imagine a fresher hell than that. Number 2, what feels deeply personal most of the time is not. You just cannot let the outside noise, the chatter, get to you. One of my favorite books is Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, and in it she has this quote, "It's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. It just shows you how poor that person is. It doesn't hurt you." So when I get these emails saying like, "You're wrong about this, and that just shows why you shouldn't be writing sports," or "You're an idiot," or even worse, or if I even start to read the comments under any of my stories, I try to keep that Harper Lee quote in mind. Number 1, the most important thing, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. That's a quote attributed to Eleanor Roosevelt. I think it's fantastic. You can only be who you are. If you are your authentic self, you will never go down the wrong path.